Crystal Maiden stabilizes a lot of lanes, gives you that kill threat. You might die a couple of times.
This is the kind of draft I expected them to have in that game 2 versus Liquid. Maybe it took them a little bit longer to get there, but they did get there in the end. The only question is, can LGD punish it with their signature Shadow Fiend and some supports that have been rising
for a team that always steps up when the big tournaments are on the line? Going back to TI-10, did it again for Riyadh last year, as well as TI. Shiro, though, pulled back into his doom while PYW gets run down.
There's that arcane room for Laurel on top of the shield. Very strong right now if LGD get caught in the fight.
Trying to get the toss back, and they got him with Bushwhack midair, but the arena cuts down the tree, so he's fine. They get it back, trying to stop the Requiem, but Echo still gets it off. A Requiem that hits 4 inside the arena. Big damage and eating buyback, though. They're actually going to try and win the second part of this fight with Yotaro coming back in. The stun onto the Alchemist, and Yotaro just needs one more hit. Laurel will lend the assist there with a toss up in the air. A slam down from Yotaro, now going for PYW as well. A double kill there. Laurel just blindly blinking in. Yotaro here knew his smoke breaks, but he's pretty far out there. Do you really want to keep chasing it this far? An enraged Ursa gets the other side of the pit. Now try and drag him up the cliff. It's only going to do so much to an Ursa, though. They're going to try and pop his Aegis, but vacuum up onto the high ground. Uh-oh! With the freezing field, they have to hit this Requiem to bail out these heroes because they are in big-time trouble. BKB TP's away. A Bushwhack, that's going to stop the Mars. Laurel is putting himself up on the high ground and throwing the Mars down to earth. Echoes, turns back around and knows that he has a
Spirit. They're instantly smoking, looking for a 5-man
this is going to be
fight.
nasty. They smoke up. Laurel misses his initiation. A fast blink away from Shiro and a chance to re-go. They go for the Tiny here. They do manage to get off the Requiem. That kills him. Meanwhile, Yotaro can't quite finish off Echoes. The BKB helps protect him, gets a Force Staff over the way to the side, and the arena has helped protecting the rest. Yotaro can't go in. They're just going to clean up the rest of these Team Spirit heroes potentially, though the wall is a nuisance. They can't just push through that easily. We start backing away,
That's
2 for 1.
To catch, so you get better vision out for that
Man, they're clashing early here in the lane. Trying to get the initiation. New managed to shove off a little bit of that stun. Got off the BKB while Shiro goes in for the Crystal Maiden. Arena trying to protect him. Yotaro is tearing through the Ursa already with that MKB. The BKB is only going to last so long, though, and Shiro is able to get back. Yotaro now with no BKB has to back away for fear of Echo's second Requiem. They're going to try and get this pick as the supports are going to linger a little bit. Yotaro, but yeah, there's Shiro going back in, and there's the second Requiem. Yotaro in trouble. Radon down, 90 seconds, and a pin on the Hoodwink as well. Mira, they're going to buy back on Maposhka here. They really think they can fight this one out. With Laurel, with no Yotaro, they're going to try. Echo's already a bit low, but he hits him a little bit back. Throwing some damage, waiting for the next round of spells to finish up this SF. A spin? No! The buyback from Maposhka comes into play. Got into the fight in time to hit the Frostbite, denying the SF TP away.
Mars is big when he has that Hex.
Yes, absolutely. Yotaro keeps on putting himself out there with the Linkets behind him and stuff. But there's a possibility that they get the pin back into the Requiem, and they got him! This time they land it. They have to beware of the buybacks, though. Laurel jumps in off of that one. Quickly kills the Batrider. Don't have to worry about that nuisance. That's a dieback for him. Mew with his BKB will be able to get back, but a good wall on this high ground. Slows him down even further. Laurel's looking for these tossbacks. He just charges forward with the surge and with the vacuum back in. They've got the big Mars, but a Requiem back in with Shiro hits the Tiny and he drops to the deck. Echo is able to back away from Yotaro as well. Yotaro using his BKB, not able to get a kill until they go back for Shiro. So Mira and Collapse and Maposhka have all the disables, and Yotaro is able to follow it up. They get the kill on Shiro. Echo and pickoffs like this continue to be free. Yule's up in the air, but he's got another toss. Where that came from, Yu goes for the initiation, getting 3 inside the arena. They have to pop their BKBs to get out of here as Shiro chases forward. Nice tree volley there from Laurel. Refresh, another side. Oh, counter side from Maposhka. No pin this time. They do manage to hit the Requiem, getting some chain. What about second Requiem? Did that finish off Yotaro? They've got them both down. Laurel and Yotaro will both fall. Collapse turning around with the refresher. They're going to buy back off of this one and try and fight for it. With Laurel, they have it, maybe, but they won't have Yotaro. LGD still kind of scrambling here. Laurel up on the high ground, looking for his chance to initiate. Tree volley, throws one tree, that's it. Mira is somehow still alive, but New hops in to finish him off. A toss up in the air, push these heroes together, and they finish off Shiro while Maposhka hits the freezing field with no BKBs. They can't stand up to it. That is a death on the Alchemist. That one is going to hurt. And with the buyback on the SF, but no Requiems behind it, maybe Team Spirit don't need Yotaro to hit the LGD smoked up on 4, go for the initiation, blocked. Immediately the pistol blade in response. Echo in trouble, will not be able to get off his Requiems. 5 more seconds till Shiro's back up, but it's not looking good for PSG LGD as multiple refreshers going to be used. A fresh round of BKBs, and they hunt down these heroes all the way back to the fountain if necessary, and that will force out the GG call from LGD.
Just overwhelming itemization here from Team Spirit. They got every Roshan in this game, and it
Game number 2 is going to go. Remember, elimination is on the line.
100th time.
Well, that's free Falcons grand final if I've ever heard it.
Yeah, we'll see that tomorrow, I'm sure.
Shiro has an opportunity for first blood here, and it'll be Y who snags the last hit over PYW, who also gets the kill on Maposhka. It looks like Y is trying to get the kill and collapses.
Like, Shiro knows this move is coming. They had the mid ward for it.
Yeah, but apparently he's not playing defensively enough for it. Maybe he can get off his ult, though. Bushwhack's gonna go, and the base bit of damage is there just in time. Now they got a Doom on the clockwork as well. Rolling Thunder's gonna come in, though. This could still be a good fight for LGDs, despite not having 2 of their heroes. It all just depends on the Rolling Thunder, and it is just not good enough. Echo doesn't hit the right heroes the right to put the pieces together on the map in the right spots, in the right areas. And instead, wait, no, a stomp hit by New on 2 with Shiro getting off his ultimate. This might be okay. The stomp from the Elder Titan does land. The Troll's going to take out. Why? Is he going to pop his Supernova here? Does he feel like he has the space to be able to do so? Is there any other backup? Here comes the Rolling Thunder, but they finish off the Phoenix. Unable to get off that Supernova, and the Centaur is going to die. PYW and Echoes have to give up on this fight. They, once again, cannot put the numbers in. They're thinking about going for the Hoodwink, but they don't know. They're being wrapped around on right now. And Laurel gets the Avalanche on 2 with the toss together. Not quite enough to finish off Y. Y has an opportunity to respond with Rolling Thunder. An early BKB from Collapse. They use the Supernova. It looks like the Centaur is going to die to the Doom, but they play around the Supernova. Toss forward to finish off the Centaur. He'll die, but Mira's not too happy with that situation, but nor is the Troll. Got off his ultimate. He has a couple of lives to be able to play with here off of the Aegis, but he doesn't do any damage, it seems. Yatoro, he's going to be able to kill the Troll once, and then on the second life, he's got Sunder up in 3 seconds, or maybe they'll just try and burst him here. Bushwhack, hold it. Sunder's ready to go now. Shiro trying to back away. Yatoro catching up. They don't need to use the Sunder. They could just kill him outright.
Oh, Tiny.
Give the opportunity to the Hoodwink like this. Bushwhack ult almost enough, and Yatoro will seal the deal, or Laurel does actually with the tree.
Man, didn't even need the Tiny, and there was LGD smoking to that Pangolier, trying to get a fight out of it around this tier 2. Now they have to choose if they want to take it anyway.
They're going to try and burst down Yatoro here, and they almost, whoa, that was a little close. Laurel hits one hell of an avalanche toss combination that almost wipes out this trio that jumped in from LGD.
Maposhka.
They got the kill on the enemy carry. Maposhka, he's going to try and beat down the Centaur. Collapse is there on the other side to collect the kills as they are being chased out, flushed out of the jungle straight to
They're going to run into the 3-man smoke.
Smoke breaks, awkward position, but they got the Phoenix first. If they can kill him, they do.
No way.
And they now have the Doom on the Centaur, which they give him 4 staff, but no Stampede. It was on cooldown anyway. Collapse commits for the kill, trying to do enough that the Doom will take him out. Looks like it will, just by the last couple of ticks. Even if not that, there's the Acorn. Now jump back in from Laurel, hits another avalanche toss combination beautiful. With a Bushwhack on top. It's just beautiful team play from Spirit. Getting to the other side of the map is an opportunity.
Look for the hook shot.
See Roshan's low. Laurel goes for the Phoenix once again. This time he can't get him. Shiro's not sure what to do here, though. He doesn't want to clump up on this high ground. The Phoenix gets lower and lower.
He's dying.
Laurel, he might go for it. They're pushing forward. The avalanche, out toss. No, we got off the Supernova this time. PYW, meanwhile, is locked down Mira. If LGD could keep these heroes inside of the Supernova, maybe we would be fine, but Team Spirit able to play the outskirts of the situation.
Need the Pango to come back in the fight. He is walking down the lane.
He's trying to get there as quick as possible. Mew almost low. Shiro has to pop the BKB now. He's hitting an illusion for now, but finally the Pango's going to show up with a Rolling Thunder. Try and help out, but Collapse still had his BKB. Shiro's not done that much.
My
God, that damage. It's just overwhelming, man.
Take the facet.
Echo's going to try and do it.
The facet.
Mira, who died at the start of the fight, just pinging. I guess the top lane is still going to be up. Yatoro doesn't stick around to try and finish that up right away. Hook shot. He's got BKB. Collapse. He can walk this one off for now. But a Stampede to chase after it. Now the BKB is gone. They go for it, but they got him up to the high ground. Laurel jumps in, goes for the kill on you. That Centaur is just nothing.
He's on
now
the
they got the
tiny.
Doom out of control.
Of
It gets so much worth. An Earth Splitter right on top of that one. They are just going to cleave through LGD. They don't need Megas in this situation. They are just going to kill LGD out of this game and get the 2-0, making it 8-0 since the